I'm an acting coach. I've been working as an acting coach, and I also worked as a director for theatre and musical theatre for years and years, 25 years, when I realized that the thing I was loving about directing was really working with the actors. That was the moment that I relished. So I thought I could do that the whole time. So that's why I moved into just doing acting coaching, which is something that I've been doing alongside the directing and teaching as well for all this time, for this 25 years. I've been working mostly with different techniques of method acting based on the Chubbuck Technique, like the Chubbuck Technique, Jutta Hagen, Sanford Meisner. Then, 7 years ago, a friend of mine introduced me to the power of the actor and the Chubbuck Technique, which was really like coming home to me, because all these things I was thinking about, but who we are today, what life's like today when we are living in cities with so little space, so little time, made sense to me. We've always been the same. Ever since beginning of time, the humans have always been the same. It's about love, it's about power, it's about human dignity and pride. But our circumstances have changed over the last 10 years or so, in that we now live in the cities more than in the countryside, and much more. And we have so little space, we have so little time, and that needs to be part of when we are portraying modern characters for a modern audience, to make them identify with us. And the Chubbuck Technique does this. And this brilliant technique that Ivana Chubbuck's created, about driving a goal and achieving the goal, to give hope to the character, which will give hope to the audience and consequently to me, the actor, as well. It's about finding that hope and making the story, making the character's journey about that hope. To be truthful, absolutely truthful, whatever that is, in acting, it's not the truth. Because we are not truthful in life at all. Sometimes we are, when we are talking to someone who we feel we can be truthful to, and reveal the truth to, and sometimes when it serves our goal, serves why we're doing what we're doing. But otherwise, the truth is actually not revealing the truth. The truth is hiding the truth. And that's what we see in real life. That's what people do in real life most of the time, is covering up the truth, hiding the truth to get what they want. And so that will be truthful in that respect. So yeah, because we do that, we overcompensate, we overact. I overact in life. A lot of times, I overacted there. Oh God, I overreacted there. I did. I sounded really false there. God, why did I do that? Yeah, but you do it for a reason. You do it to achieve your goal. Other people have done you wrong. Other people have not set you first, that other people haven't seen what you need, that they don't love you enough, they don't give you the space you need to have in their lives, and so on. That is the victim role. But if you play that role, if you choose that perspective as it is, that means that you will be stuck because you cannot change other people. So you will be there, you will just be stuck there. Now, if you instead think about that somewhere along the line, there was a moment when you did something, might just be a little thing, or that you didn't do something, that you allowed things to happen to you when you didn't say stop, this is enough. And if you go back to the moment and think what you didn't do or what you did do, and the next time you're in that situation, you change and you do that, then you will be active because you will do something about the situation. It might just be a little thing, but when you do a little thing, little things will start to happen around you, and you will start to move, and things will start to move around you, and you will start to change your life for the better. When you're, for example, playing the objective, I need you to love me. So I need you to love me, and I feel that you're not loving me. I feel very unloved at the moment, and I think you should love me. And then what you can do instead of sitting here thinking, oh, you should really love me, why don't you love me, is to sit down and write down 10 things that you can do yourself to make the other person love you. What can I do? Is there something I can do? A little thing. Go out and buy a present. Oh, I don't want to do that because you should love me anyway. So why is that? Why am I angry? Why am I angry that you don't love me? Oh, maybe I should start loving myself a little bit more. Maybe that would change it. So if you list 10 things, that will start your thinking process. And to start your thinking process is to make this little move forwards that will make things move, because when you start to move, things start to move around you. So that is giving hope. So if you do this in your acting, you're giving hope, which is what the Chubbuck Technique is all about. Instead of just playing your emotions, instead of playing how unfortunate you are and what a horrible position you're in and what other people have done to you, that will make you self-pitying or accusing, and you're stuck. What is love? Love is different for different people, because what we recognize as love is what we saw and experienced when we were kids. So for some people, love is to be taken care of. For some people, love is competition. For some people, love is just sexual fireworks. For some people, love is being bullied. For some people, love is being hurt. It depends on what we witnessed and experienced as we were little. And that, how our parents loved each other, if they loved each other, how they treated each other, depended on how they grew up and what they experienced when they grew up. So it goes back and back all the time. So if we want to change that, we need to be really aware of our relationship pattern. And also, it's also about not judging the character, because how does this character love? It depends on what they think love is. Not what you think love is, what they think love is. To understand your character, you understand why a character, for example, stays in a relationship where they are beaten up, and not judge that person for doing so. Why, to understand why that character needs to be taken care of. To understand why these people think that love is about competing all the time. their pattern might be different than you. So don't judge them because they have a different relationship pattern than you have. Have a sense of humor about what's happening to you is a guarantee that you're not going to fall into the victim trap, because a victim doesn't have a sense of humor about what's going on. Your character is your teacher. What is the character doing to achieve that goal that you haven't yet tried? If you do exactly that, that will get you into deep water. And deep water is what we want. We want people to, we want to see people who take risks. People are vulnerable in what they're doing and not knowing the end result of what they set out to do. People who are daredevils. In Swedish, there is a word, the word for daredevil is våghals, which means dare throat. So it's about people who actually show their throats to get what they want, to have the courage to show your throat, to risk your life to get what you want. Do something new, something you haven't tried before. So when we're playing an objective, for example, I need you to love me. If I'm playing I need you to love me, it's very easy to fall into, oh, I really need you to love me and I'm so unhappy. Again, falling into the victim trap of playing the victim. Now, if you think about the things that you will have when this person is loving you. So when you love me, I will be able to build my dream house. When you love me, I will be able to have my fantastic career. When you love me, I will be able to have the 2 kids I'm dreaming of having. When you love me, I will be able to do this. That will inspire us to go out to play the objective from a positive point of view, not from the negative point of view. My dog, who is my fantastic acting teacher in real life, his best way of playing his actions, which he always plays his actions to perfection, is, oh, I'm going to be so happy when I got this bone. Oh, I'm going to be so happy when we've gone for this walk. So he's already thinking about how wonderful life is going to be when he's got it. And that's irresistible. The Chubbuck Technique is finding a better life for the character, the hope of a better life. It's about what is the character trying to achieve, what is the goal for the character, and to achieve that goal, that the character actually wins that goal and build the story around that need to win that goal. In that way, we inspire the audience to go out to win their goals, to go out to achieve what they want to have. And that also gives hope to myself, the actor, to go out to achieve my goals. That's the core of the technique.